Hello, once again, peoples. Today, we're going to play Gender Bender DNA Twister Extreme. It's quite a mouthful, isn't it? But, I figured this game should be like the start of my new channel. If you want, and you'll probably recognize my face in another channel, but just don't watch that channel. It's just a mess up. Shit. This game is an interactive story, so it's kind of like not a game, but it is. And the RPG Minx played this, but she played the demo version, and I'm gonna make this, kind of like, parts, you know, kind of like PewDiePie. I'm gonna make this game like Happy Wheels, like PewDiePie makes his Happy Wheels videos, and, so this is gonna be a while, because there's a few good parts, and I hope you like this video. So let's get in the game. So what you're saying is no. I'm afraid so. As much as we'd like to, the budget is just too tight at the moment to give anyone a pay rise. There's just not enough money to throw around. Sorry, Ben. You say that, and yet we've got super expensive top-of-the-line equipment in all of the labs, and new machines are being delivered every other day. And Derek's spending all his time building the most expensive-looking machine I've ever seen in the main lab. What the heck is that thing, anyway? It's part of our research. That's what it is. But that's beside the point. You're a great employee, Ben, and we'd love to give you more money, but that decision isn't up to us. We had a meeting with our main investor last week, and he's really cracking down on our expenditures. We've produced some good results, and we're not going to be shut down anytime soon. But they are trying to cut costs where they can. Excuse me. Sorry, Ben, but I'm afraid staff salaries are completely out of our control. Damn. It's not all bad, though. I think we're really onto something with our research, and if everything works out, we won't have any difficulty convincing investors to give us a bigger budget. We like you, Ben, and we'll do our best to make sure you're paid a better salary. It just won't be this month. Well, thanks for seeing me anyway. Ugh, sucked. I guess there's always hope for next month? I'm Ben, and I'm a scientist here at Abaddon Pharmaceuticals. Well, I guess you could say I'm a scientist. I'm really a lab assistant more than anything. All I do is clean, test tubes, and repair equipment all day. I don't think I've done any actual research since I got here. Just wash-up duty and odd jobs around the place. My job isn't exactly the rewarding experience in the scientific world that my university degree promised all those years ago. I don't actually work in the main laboratory. I work in a small room located a few meters away from the main laboratory, so I don't partake in most of the main research. So how'd it go? Not so hot. Oh, that sucks. Tell me about it. Shit. Excuse me. I'm not the only lab person who works in this little room. I also share it with Dan, the lab's resident computer tech guy. He's a pretty nice guy, and we talk to each other a fair bit while we work on our respective tasks, but we don't hang out that much outside work. Gee, I hope I didn't piss them off too much by demanding a pay rise. Derek isn't really that sort of person to get angry over something. like that. He's pretty laid back, and Liam's really nice too. I doubt either of them were worried. That's one of the advantages of having younger bosses. They're less likely to be a jerk, and I know that from experience. Trust me. I don't know. Making us work unpaid overtime strikes me as a pretty jerk move, if you ask me. That was only once, though. It still sucked! After complaining about work with Dan for a few minutes, I settled into my regular schedule. Washing up wasn't a very fun job, but I guess somebody had to do it. I washed the beakers and test tubes thoroughly, making sure to remove any impurities or contaminants that might have been left over from the day's experiments. I really wanted that pay rise. Got any plans for lunch, Ben? Huh? Is it lunchtime already? No, I was just getting hungry. I've almost finished cleaning up. We could always sneak out early for lunch. I don't know. What's there to worry about? Liam's in his office and Derek is probably working on that stupid machine thing of his in the main lab. They won't even notice we've gone. What is that machine anyway? He never lets me look at it. I've got no idea. It's probably something stupid. Have you noticed that a lot of the stuff in this lab makes no sense? We're meant to be researching skin diseases and foot creams and such, but I'm running all these simulations that have nothing to do with that sort of thing. Like simulations on the effect of viruses on the human genome. And I was looking into the budget, and this place is spending money through the roof. What's this? It's nothing. I wasn't talking about anything. I was just talking about a movie I saw the other day. Yeah, that's all. Just a stupid movie. Uh-huh. Hey, Ben, are you free? Derek needs your help in the main lab. Sure, I can finish this washing up later. Lunch was going to have to wait. Ben! There you are! You seem excited. What's going on this time? Just important research stuff. I need you to synthesize some compounds for me, and I'll need you to have it done before lunch. You mean I'm not here to repair equipment or wash up? Not right now. This is way more important. Huh, that's cool. Right, so here's a list of the chemicals you'll need, and here's some instructions on how to make them. Alright, let's give this a look. Excuse me if I mess up with the voices. I don't really have that wide choice of voices, so I quickly perused over the hastily written note Derek had handed me. It had clearly been written in a rush, and several lines had been written and then quickly crossed out. Despite the poor handwriting, I was eventually able to decipher it, and it all seemed easy enough. This seems pretty straightforward to me. I should be able to get all of these compounds synthesized in 20 minutes or so. Excellent. Good luck, and make sure you follow those instructions precisely. Precisely, okay? And if you get stuck, then come grab me right away. This is really important. Don't stress, I can handle this. It felt good to be a part of some actual research, even if I was just following the instructions on a piece of paper. Washing up was demoralizing as hell, but it was hands-on experimentation like this that made me want to be a scientist in the first place. And also, I forgot to say, excuse this back here, I'm a messy kid. If you got a problem with that, fuck you. According to the note, this latest batch of chemicals was for a new drug aimed at curing ringworm, a common skin condition. I was pretty sure there were already creams for that, but I guess the lab was trying to come up with some other method to treat it. Creating the chemicals only took me about 20 minutes, and after I handed them over to Derek, I headed back to my room. It's got to be pretty close to lunchtime now. Want to head off and grab something to eat? Yeah, but I'm pretty strapped for cash at the moment. Is it alright if we just go to the university cafeteria and get a burger or something? I would have suggested that anyway. Hey, what's that rumbling noise? Can you hear it? Yeah, I can actually. It's getting louder too. What is that? I think it's... Ah! A giant explosion shook the building and I was nearly thrown to my feet. In a matter of seconds, the room was flooded with some sort of weird green gas. Was this from the explosion? The gas quickly filled the room, and in my shock, I foolishly inhaled some of it. I was so surprised by the explosion that holding my breath didn't even occur to me, and I regretted my decision as soon as I made it. Breathing in gas sent a burning sensation through my body, and I fell to the floor in agony. My whole body felt like it was on fire. There was a pounding sensation in my head. Oddly, I could feel my waist being sucked inwards, almost as if the gas was changing my body. My nipples hurt too, and I could feel I could feel them pushing outwards. I'm sorry. What was this gas doing to me? I was pretty convinced I was dying due to a deadly neurotoxin being pumped into the lab. The pain was intensifying, and my body was continuing to change. Could my body changing be some sort of weird side effect to the gas? For whatever reason, the changes were continuing, and I was powerless to stop them. My butt pushed outward and became rounder and soft. Oh my God. My hair had grown so long that it was blocking my vision. What the hell was going on? I tried to sit up, but I was still in intense pain. My throat was stinging, and my screams of agony changed to a high-pitched squeal. The explosion wasn't just changing my body. It was changing my voice, too. Thankfully, the pain was slowly beginning to disappear, but the changes of my body were actually accelerating. My chest continued to push, and my... Oh my God! My chest continued to push outwards, and my crotch was burning with pain, too. No part of my body was being left affected. I was bewildered, and I tried to stand, but as I did this, I felt a distinct jiggling feeling on my... Oh my God! Jiggling? Did I have breasts? A quick look down confirmed what had happened. I had small feminine hands and a big pair of boobs on my boobs. I have boobs. Holy shit. This weird green gas had turned me into a woman. I'm a woman? What the hell? Explosion shouldn't do this to people. The blast should have killed me, not turned me into a girl. Well, be happy you're not dead. You have so much to live for. Oh my God. Explosion shouldn't do this to people. The blast should have killed me, not turned me into a girl. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. Seriously? What the hell is going on? Wait up. Did this blast affect other people? Did everyone else turn into girls as well? Who the hell are you? Oh my God, it's Dan. It was then that I noticed Dan, who had been transformed into an incredibly short girl with bright blue hair. He also had an enormous pair of breasts on his chest, and he wasn't hesitating to get an in-depth look at how much his body is. Kid, why are you filling yourself up? You shouldn't be doing that. You're only, like, 8, and you already have big knockers on your chest. Jeez. Ah! This feels so good. Are you quite alright there? Hi. Sorry about that. Now's not exactly the time to be feeling yourself up, Dan. We just get... we just get turned into chicks, and we have no idea what happened to everyone who was closer to the explosion than we were. For all we know, everything in the lab could be dead. Everyone in the lab could be dead. Oh no. Or maybe they just got turned into girls as well. I don't know. Why are you so huge? I think I ended up taller, but you're definitely a lot smaller. Figured as much. Talking about our height difference can wait. We need to go see if everyone else is alright. Then we can start figuring out what the hell happened to us. Right. Dan and I raced through the hallway to the main lab. That explosion had been massive, and anyone in the main lab might have been dangerously injured. The sooner we got there, the better. Is everyone okay? Ah! Is anyone dead? Well, I've got a big ass but I think I'm fine. No injuries or anything, and I haven't seen any dead people. Yeah, I'm fine too. Why the hell did we turn into girls? I don't know, this makes no sense. Guess we should just be glad that no one's dead. Someone please tell me what the hell is going on! At that moment, the student trainee, Yale, burst into the lab. And the lab descended into chaos. The explosion had changed everyone. It didn't look like any of the lab employees had been able to escape this fate. I tried to keep a calm demeanor and settle everyone down, but it was no use. The shock of being transformed into the opposite sex had scared and confused everyone, and it wasn't long until Yale was screaming at the top of his lungs, and Dan was crying in a corner. This wasn't good. Everyone, calm down! Man, my voice sounds so high-pitched when I'm yelling. Huh? Anyway, we all need to take a deep breath and calm down. Clearly, something really freaking weird just happened. No shit! I think it was to do with the centrifuge, but I have no idea where the explosion came from or why our genders suddenly switched. Whatever happened, we need to settle down and figure out what caused this. Screaming and running around won't help anything. And that's it for this video. If you like, be sure to leave a like and comment and check out my channel. Peace off!